In other news, on a Thursday, could you imagine what it would be like walking all the way across the country from LA to Washington, D.C.? That's exactly what one man from South Burlington is doing, and he's on a mission to spread a message in the process. Fox 44's Matt Holderman introduces us to Rick Hubbard.
Hello, it's Rick.
If you ask 82-year-old Rick Hubbard from South Burlington what he thinks about the state of our country and how politicians in D.C. are doing, he'll give you the same answer many Americans probably would.
We're going backwards rather than forwards. Things are getting worse rather than better, and we all know it.
The thing that sets Hubbard apart from most Americans, though, he's traveling across the country to spread that message and encourage people to hold their local and state lawmakers accountable.
Now, I am in the parking lot of the Rose Bowl in Pasadena, California.
On October 1st, 2022, Hubbard launched a campaign called Walking to Fix Our Democracy, and the title of it is quite literal. He began his journey just outside of Los Angeles at the Rose Bowl and set out on foot, walking 10 miles each day, slowly chipping away at the trail to D.C.
So it's a totally nonpartisan walk. It is not pushing any party. It's just trying to make our political system and the people we elect to represent us do their job.
Along the way, Hubbard would find volunteers to help him bring his RV and tow car from place to place and would sometimes hold formal events telling people about his mission. So how did Hubbard get this lofty idea? He says it's because he's not the first one to do it.
This is where Granny D, Doris Haddock, started her walk.
In 1999, 89-year-old Doris Haddock from Dublin, New Hampshire set out to do the same thing, walking for national campaign finance reform. And by the time she made it to the bluegrass state, Hubbard and her crossed paths.
She inspired me, and I, by chance, had a back window into that whole walk. And so I joined her for a week when she was walking through Kentucky.
Unfortunately for Hubbard, though, he couldn't finish his walk across the country in one go like Granny D. Last year, when he had made it partway through New Mexico, he got a call telling him his partner back home in Vermont was not doing well.
My life partner of 31 years, whose first name is Sally, had cancer that got around the first treatment. I had headed home as fast as I could to take care of her.
But last year on April 8th, Sally lost her battle with cancer. She died at their home in South Burlington at age 78. Hubbard remained in Vermont for a number of months after, celebrating her life and contemplating when to again continue his mission. And with an extra soul watching over him, Hubbard did pick up where he left off last September, making it all the way to Nebraska before winter hit. He's now getting ready to once again resume the walk next week and says this time around, he's going to finish it with plans of reaching the nation's capital right before the next presidential inauguration. A fitting final place for him to spread the message he's had all along for those living in the U.S. right now and for the angels he's carrying with him.
It's all about how we, each of us, can do something. No one person can fix this alone. No one organization. It's way too big. But if we all put our shoulder to the wheel and do a little bit based on what we can, maybe we'll get to the point where we can make some progress. Hopefully, we will inspire some progress because we badly need it in our country.
Matt Holderman, Fox 44 News.